What's up guys, it's Namo Blue here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to play my guitar riff from my song Limbo. It's the most requested tutorial, and by most requested I mean like 2 people requested it, but it doesn't really matter for me, so I'll do anything for you guys. So this is like for all the fans out there. So before I get on to teaching with this riff, what I want you to do is tune all your strings half step down. So it's going to sound something like this. So like, you know, your E string would be like a D sharp, your B string would be like a A, and so on. So make sure to do that. So let's get on with the first part of the guitar riff. First, you're going to start with this chord. So your pinky finger is going to be on the A string on the 10th fret. And you're going to have your index finger bar the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string on the 7th fret. So it's going to be like this. Next, what you want to do is, so you want to get your middle finger and you want to, from the 19th to the 20th, back to the 19th. And then you want to pull off on the 15th fret of the B string, and then do a hammer on the 14th fret of the D string. So this is what we got so far. And then you want to do this next. So basically you want to do like, I don't know what kind of power chord this is called, but basically you have your index finger on the 2nd fret of the E string and have your pinky finger play like the same note but on the D string. And you want to do this. Basically you move up 1 fret and down 1 fret, and then you pull off your pinky finger, and then you do so. Next you want to do, so it's going to be the 22nd fret of the E string, and like you want to try and hit all the strings. You want to like have that ghost note feel, you know. So and then you do the 20th fret on the B string, and you want to slide down to the 15th fret of the B string, and then you want to hammer on the 16th fret of the G string. And then you want to do this next. So you want to hammer on the 17th fret of the A string, and then hammer on the 21st fret of the G string. So it's going to sound something like this. And for the next part, it's going to sound something like this. So you want to hammer on the 21st fret of the E string, pull off on the 14th fret, hammer on the 15th fret of the B string, and then tap the 21st fret of the E string. And then you want to do this. So you want to hammer on the 9th fret of the D string, then the 11th fret of the D string, and then the 12th fret of the A string. So in total, the first part is going to sound something like this. And so the second part is going to start out very similar to the first part, but instead of barring the frets, you want to hit the harmonics. So it's going to sound something like this. And then you want to do the same thing here. But when you get to this part, instead of doing, you want to start at the 3rd fret, move up 2 frets, and then move down 2 frets. So it's going to sound something like this. And instead of pulling off, you want to hit the harmonic on the 5th fret of the D string. And then you want to play this. So 12th fret of the E string. The A string is basically a ghost note. You don't want it to like ring out any sound. And so you have your ring finger on the 12th fret of the D string. And then you have your index finger on the G string, 11th fret. And then you upstroke and you slide down 2 frets with the index finger. Next part's gonna sound something like this. And this part's like really easy, so you wanna have your index finger on the 3 high strings on the 12th fret, and then you wanna do like whatever this is called. And like have your index finger like on the, tap on the 14th fret and pull off. So you want to do bop bop like that, and then you want to do a hammer on, pull off. So have your index finger on the 10th fret, and then you want to have your ring finger on the 12th fret. So basically you do this. And then you want to do like a triplet on the G string 7th fret. And then you want to use your middle finger to tap on the 21st fret of the E string. And then you want to play this chord. So your index finger is going to be on the 14th fret, A string. Your ring finger is going to be on the 16th fret of the D string. And then your pinky finger is also going to be on the 16th fret of the G string. And then have your middle finger on the 15th fret of the B string. Let's do a quick recap here. Oh yeah, also after you play this chord, you want to move your middle finger like 2 frets up, like something like this. And for the third part, it's going to start out something like this. So I have you could either have your ring finger or like pinky finger on the 17th fret of the B string, and you want to slide it up and down like twice. So it's going to be something like this. And then you want to play this. So basically you have your index finger on the G string, have your pinky finger on the 15th fret of the B string, and then have your ring finger on the 14th fret of the B string. And then next, it's going to sound something like this. Now that's like my favorite part to play, and it gets a little complicated, so like try to pay attention to like what you're hearing and stuff. I'm not really the best at explaining things. So basically, first step is to have your index finger barring the 3 high strings of the 14th fret. So you have your pinky finger on the 17th fret, and then have your middle finger on the 15th fret. And so it's like, this motion is like 3 strokes, so it's gonna be something like this. So next, keep your index finger at the same spot, but have your middle finger on the 15th fret of the B string, and you want to like do this motion. And then next, you want to hammer on or like pick the 16th fret of the D string, and then you want to do this. So basically you have your index finger barring the 14th fret of the D string and then the G string, and then you want to do this. So have your ring finger like bar the same strings, but have it like at the 16th fret, and you want to do something like this, like using both strings. And then you want to move down 2 frets and pick the same strings. And then you want to play this chord. So basically your pinky finger is on the 14th fret of the A string, your middle finger is on the 12th fret of the D string, and your pointy finger is on the 11th fret of the G string and play the open B string too. So in full it's going to sound something like this. And now for the last part, it's going to be like very similar to the first part, but it's just gonna have some changes to the ending. So it's going to like, I'm gonna play it slowly so like you guys could follow. So the last part's gonna start with something like this. So it's going to be different on this part over here. So instead of just doing, you're going to do. So it's da, 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 and then you want to do this. So it's like alternating between the 21st fret of the E string and like the 17th fret of the B string, like something like that. So I'm gonna play it slowly again here. So that's basically it. If you guys still have some questions, then like make sure to leave a comment. I'm not sure how well I explained it. I'm trying my best here. And also I'm going to leave the backing track in the description and also in the comments. So if you guys want to like practice around, you know, make sure to do that. You know, if you guys could like do a cover, that'd be pretty nice. You know, I love seeing your covers a lot. Like I have a whole YouTube playlist of my covers. Right now it's just one video from like Jarek Dom, but like I would love to see like more covers, you know. And anyways, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope you guys understood what I was yapping about, and I'll see you next time.